I don't know what the fuck I did that for. Somehow the world will. So hi, ladies and gentle pussies. Today we'll be reacting to Doja Cat's second album. I saw from her album actually. Planet Heart. Let's give it to Doja. Let's fucking give it to Doja. She's really pulling all the stops. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear Doja, it's a new sound. I never know what to expect with her. That's why I'm so excited for this album. So there are 14 songs in the album. Shit, ouch. I literally just had my thigh. Basically, I've only had Kiss Me More and Need to Know. This lead singles from the album. The only fucking songs I've had.
2, 1, boost ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle.
So the first track of this album is Woman. I cannot believe I'm sitting down for a Doja Cat album. Afro! Oh my god, wait. I'm excited. Y'all know. Have I told you guys? Should I tell you guys? Should I tell you? Hey. Let me be your woman.
Oh my god! I thought this was a classy party.
Oh, this beat! What the fuck? Get the fucking bars, Doja! And for no reasons, they want to see us end up like we Regina on Mean Girl. Regina is that bitch. Period! You know what? Doja? You know what? Bitch, that is how you start a fucking album. I love this. We're adding this to my favorites right now. I'm sweating, and the album just began.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So basically she's talking about probably acknowledging to somebody that she loves, a love interest, or just to the general public that she wants to be this person's woman. And you know, standing for woman, she generally means like just ladies everywhere. Yes, women. I have no words. I promise you, I'm literally trying to process right now. I'm just kind of like, I had the afro and immediately, you know me, I had to turn up, I had to come through. I'm excited. I'm actually genuinely happy. She literally lifted my spirits. I'm not gonna lie, no cap. I'm genuinely happy, Doja. Thank you so much for this. So now we're moving on to the second track of this album, which is Naked. I wish this one had a music video because visual, no, I'm gonna shut up. Is it a continuation of Woman? Oh, the production, oh. Why are you getting so anxious? Take off the clothes. What the fuck? Oh no. What is this production? Doja, this is unacceptable behavior. Doja pussy, this is unacceptable behavior. Oh, the production is so intense. She said it was gonna be Afro-inspired, not gonna lie to her, I didn't think that. So far at least, it has a lot of like Afro-centric music. At least Afro-centric like elements, like the production, in terms of production. I'm not good at production. I know somebody who is. Doja, what did you say? You don't want to be caught in a controversy. I like bananas and peaches. Doja, are we bisexual? Cause you know you can get the girls mad if you're alive. Is Doja Cat bisexual? Am I just late to the party? Have you all been knowing? Please tell me. I didn't know. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Oh, this drop. Yes, you do, bitch. Woo, what the fuck was that? Let's go back. Damn, you're getting me excited. Getting me excited in every single place. Ooh. Ready for a drop, Doja? I usually have a problem with like rap artists kind of trying to sing, and Doja is the only person that's done it so far, and I'm just like, okay, yes you can sing, you can actually sing. Oh, this drop. Oh,
Ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
I don't remember the last time I danced on an album. I genuinely have no recollection of that. I can't even remember. That says a lot, Doja. That says a lot. Delivery. Not only how bars, like she's spitting bars and I'm actually, you know, feeling it and getting the vibe, the sensual vibe, you know, sex. I'm getting the vibe. I felt like taking off my clothes. I'm adding this to my favorites as well. I can't lie. I'm gonna play this again. I'm gonna play this again as I'm dancing, as I'm doing some activities. The third song of his album, which is Payday, featuring Young Thug. I'm not a fan of Young Thug, and I'm not a rap like fan, so in general, do not come for me and be like, oh my god, you did appreciate it. If he's good, he's good. He's usually a good featured artist. I don't know about his solo works. I'm scared. Am I on the right track? Why is this intro so long? I love the production. Ooh.
Something about this doesn't sit right in my spirit.
God, he sounded like Doja for a minute. I was like, is her voice change?
All your mama physics tell me you gon' bust a ride. Don't fuck with rascals for a reason. I'm playing till we die. Honey, come on, it's okay, you must let me see.
God, can he go? No disrespect, of course. But like, I like that. How long is the song? Okay, it's done. I'm not gonna lie. So this song started off with a lot of promise. I was in the mood. The chorus, I mean, the intro took a little bit long, but I was like, I didn't get into this. And I like how she began the song with the chorus instead of verses. I love when artists do that. So like, I was like, okay, I can get into this. And then Young Thug came in, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I zoned out. I literally zoned out. I was out and I was not even paying attention. And then when I zoned back in, I was like, is he still going? And then when she came back in, I was like, oh, okay. Then I vibed a bit, but then it just kept on, you know, the chorus kept on getting repetitive and it was being, you know, announced a lot. So I think that with this track, it's just gonna need more time. I just think like, I feel like we could have done with another featured artist. Let me see who could have done well on this. But it's Miss Doja, so will I play it again? Not fully. I'll play half of it, not the full thing. Production is great though. Kudos to you. We're going to the fourth track of this album. Get into it, yeah. I'm trying to get into it.
You just wanna put up on these things.
Ooh, I like that. What did she just say? Why did I hear Ed Sheeran? I hope he didn't say Ed Sheeran. He's a wife. I ain't give you nothing you can come for, shawty. I got plenty things you make a run for, shawty. Call him Ed Sheeran, he in love with my body. I'm in love with your... Girl, I was wondering, I was like, doesn't he have a wife? But Doja said, I don't give a fuck what your wife is saying, so we know she doesn't care.
Yummy, take it into my drip like I need more dashes, but the yellow are beginner if they ever
Ah, did you see Ariana? She did. Top Balenciaga on me, y'all bitches better yell like Ariana. Yell like Ariana, she sings. Are you insulting me? Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah.
Thank you, Nikki. I love you.
Thank you, Queen.
Generous queen!
For me, the chorus was the most interesting. I feel like this song, I wouldn't like per se add it to my favorites. I was vibing to it. I was vibing, of course. It's a Doja track, I'm gonna vibe. I was vibing, I was moving, I was grooving. I feel like this is a song that's gonna be played in a clubs, you know, like, you know, just like, or like a house party, you know, just like a little like a good vibe to a song. But I will say the only times I was like kind of just really like, oh my god, was when she name dropped Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande, and Queen Nicki Minaj, because pay respect to the Queen. I think this one is actually, this is the one that's gonna take my time. I think it's just gonna take my time to like kind of ooze, for the juices to kind of ooze into my body and I, you know, get into it. So moving on to the fifth song of this album, a song which I have already had, Need to Know. This song is my jam. If you see on my Spotify playlists, I have this song in literally every playlist. If this track does not make you horny, you're not doing it right. Find up a magic pussy like an Alakazam. To my friend of a friend, that dick was a 10 out of 10. Out of 10, adding it to my favorites because this is a song. This is a song. I want you guys to watch the music video. If you've not watched the music video, I've had the music video on repeat. And you know, when you have a music video on repeat on YouTube, you know that music video is good. Prepare yourself, ladies and gentlemen. The most anticipated track on planet Heart, I Don't Do Drugs, featuring my mother, Ariana Grande.
Okay.
I'm going to turn up, and I don't care what you have to say about it or what you're gonna say about it. I'm gonna turn up. I am an Ariana child. I'm gonna turn up for my mom. Oh my god. She has been doing so many collaborations, and there are more to come. You heard it first here. There are more collaborations to come, and with people that she has collaborated with in the past. What is this? Is this Doja? Doja is singing. Yeah. Is that mother? I don't do drugs, but still I want you. Clever. I see what you did there. Hearing her voice makes me so happy. That just cured all my depression. Cannot be over. Good, can we listen to it again? Oh, I want to listen to it again. I love the chorus of this song very, very much. Of course, you know Ariana did her thing. There's nothing I'd like to actually really like the featured artist. Of course, I'm biased. I can't lie to you. I'm biased. I love the featured artist a lot. Ariana Grande, of course, delivered. Actually, we should have done something extravagant, but you know, she's a featured artist. She shouldn't overshadow, you know, overtake the song and make it hers. You know, that would be sad. I love this song. I'm adding this one. It's my favorite. This one and the first two. Ooh, those ones are good. So moving on to the seventh song of this album, Love to Dream. I know what you mean. You don't fuck with randos. Same. I got everything but real love. I got it in my head. I bet you could get me back out or you could leave me there, cause we just love to dream in fantasy. When you woke up, oh I need you baby, it's just me, I don't believe what I lost. Oh, I get this. So this is about an ex, of course. Did she tweet about this? She tweeted about this, if I remember it. Moving on from my ex and him wanting more from Doja, you know, wanting more love, wanting more affection, and her not being able to provide that because she doesn't know how to give real love. So he moved on and she's kind of like, oh shit, now I just lost the best thing in my life. See girl, this is why you try to make time for people. This is why you make time for people. Because shit like this happens. I love the production. I love her flow. So that's the end of the track. I think for Doja, I'm glad that every time I hear her sing, I'm not turned off by it. I actually really quite enjoy it, especially when she uses her falsetto. Really like very impressed with how beautiful it sounds. Not any shade to any like rappers, but like honestly, y'all are not hitting it at all. Maybe you should hang it up. To be honest, I think the track's gonna need more time with me to grow on me. I liked how vulnerable she was. She talks about her ex not wanting to fuck with randos, and that could signify him just, you know, telling her that you're not giving me enough attention, you're being more involved in my life, I need your love. And she's like, I spend my whole time daydreaming that I kind of forgot, and I don't know, I think maybe I don't know how to love. At least that's what I get from the song. So I understand where she's coming from. I love it lyrically. Production wise, I'm more interested in the chorus than the verses, and I just think I kind of found myself like snoozing off. I kind of found myself drifting away, just like the song with the one with Young Thug. Not that it's entirely boring. It's kind of just like, okay, it's just like I'm vibing, but I'm not fully there, you know. Moving on to this song of the track of the album, it's You Right featuring The Weeknd. Oh, I guess The Weeknd's influence on this, the 80s sounds. Doja, wait, you have a man but you want to fuck somebody else? What is with Doja and cheating? Stay with your man. Stop having eyes for other fucking men. They have people too.
It's just nerves, it's just deep, making me think about someone new. When you're on top of me, I know you're ready.
I love his voice. Oh, I love that break. Adding this to my favorites, I like this one. I really like this one. I have to say that something was very interesting. When Doja began, I kind of like wasn't fully into it. It took me a minute. When the Weeknd joined, I was more into it. I was more like, oh, I said that that's when it kind of like sunk in. And then when Doja came back for her verse, then I was like, I could fully like appreciate her more. So I was the Weeknd kind of like really added that. Like I think if this song was just Doja, I wouldn't have like fully enjoyed it. So the Weeknd did like really sell the song for me, to be honest. So moving on to tonight's song of the album, Being Like This. What? Ooh, it kind of reminded me of Streets. Oh, I want to take off my clothes right now.
Changing, baby.
Ooh, Doja. Is this Doja? Oh my god, wow. Ooh, yes, Doja. Ooh, wow. Doja, this is so good. Ooh, it's kind of reminding me of the Weeknd too, I don't know why. Ooh, oh, I want to hear that one again. This one is so good.
You are absolutely right.
I love R&B types of songs like this. I love songs like this. Streets was my favorite song of her Hot Pink album. I also like the lyrical content for this song. You can tell that this one is a really vulnerable one for her. I really like this one. This is definitely my favorite one from the album so far. To the 10th song of his album, Options featuring JID. I don't think I've heard JID. I think I've heard him. He was in the Euphoria soundtrack. There's a song that I really liked. Actually, that was one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack. Oh, the beats coming through again. Ooh, it's licking it slow. Hey, JID. Okay. Oh, bro, you got bars. Oh, JID. Him, Ariana, and the Weeknd, they came through. They did not come to play. I love this, and I'm adding this to my favorite one. I like this song. What really hits me is the lyrical content and the production. Moving on to the 11th track of his album, Ain't Shit.
Time's too much.
Period. Toxic.
When they say niggas ain't shit.
Damn.
She come like an 8-ball and it's embarrassing like that cause your dad's a bitch. Must be picked up your shits in the lobby.
If you're white, you better not be singing to this song.
When they say niggas ain't shit.
I like this one. I'm not gonna lie. I had no hopes for this one. I'm not gonna lie. When the song started, I was like, I don't even wanna like this one. But I ended up really vibing with it. Oh, when Doja was like, she was dragging this man through the mud. Whoever these people are, man, I don't give a fuck. She was dragging them through the mud. She was spitting and spitting and spitting, and I was just like trying to cap everything. So moving on to 12th song of this album, Doja. You're doing well. Is Imagine. Speed, what the fuck is in this song?
Shine on me. It's my final fall.
When the clubs are open, they're gonna be turned up. We're in lockdown right now, so it sucks. But I'm gonna be turning up in the gym. I'm gonna be turning up. We're on to the 13th song of this album, Alone. I'm presuming this is gonna be emotional. Ooh, guitar. You know how that we do in this channel with guitar. So baby, when you fought me at the door, kind of hard to force was natural. Baby, when you fought me at the door, what does that mean? I hope that was a verbal fight and not a physical fight. Do what you do best and leave alone. Now, I knew there had to be a song for me. And I just called it. It's always the sad songs are the ones that are so centered towards me. Literally, she was like, I'm making this for you.
Gigs for you, bet you never felt like me.
What? Doja. Business before pleasure. What could not be me?
Sure, Jan.
I I love that when the guy comes in the low. I love when female like rappers do that when they get to a vulnerable state and then you hear kind of like the pain and aggression in their voice. You're sort of like reminiscing about somebody who you know is wrong for you, who you know was bad for you, but you're kind of so drawn to them, and that's kind of just like the basis and like blueprint for a toxic relationship. I like that. I will have to say that this track is gonna have to grow on me. The two aspects, like it's like a 50-50. It's like I really like the production and the writing, but then sometimes the melody is just like, you know, I'm just like, oh, okay. So it's like 50-50. We're gonna moving on to the furthering track of the album, a song which I have heard, which everyone has heard, and which everyone and their mothers and their aunties love, Kiss Me More featuring SZA. I like this song so already it is added to my favorite. So we have come to the end of Planet Horror, the album, and I really deserve this. Really enjoyed this journey. Dived into so many things, and even when it's just predominantly, you know, sensual and sexual, she just talked about realistic things to her and, you know, made it emotive and emotional to the audience. So I love that there was just so much for everybody to kind of like pick on. These are my this is my ranking for the Planet Horror, the album, from top to bottom, just the songs that I really liked. And the songs that are just gonna take like a few, you know, listens for me. There's probably just that one song, the one with Young Thug, which I just did not like at all. So that one's just gonna be at the bottom. Or another one, but like, this is my ranking. Tell me what your ranking is of the album, which songs you like, or your top. Please like this video. Please like this video, guys. Please comment whatever. I love chatting with you guys like I always do. And yeah, be safe. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video.